How to get funding to start a business. Are you ready to get all the funding and all the money that you need to start your business? Or maybe you kind of already have a business, but it just really isn't started because you don't have any money. Well, in this video, I'm going to help you get the funding that you need to start or up-level your business. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
So I'm going to just get right into it. You literally can get funding for your business. I know there's all these naysayers out there telling you, no, you can't. And maybe you've read that people get declined, or you already have to have a business, that you're making millions of dollars, or they won't lend to you. Absolutely not true. I literally know different lenders, and I actually have a lender that I can share with you that is lending to new businesses, older businesses, and have so many different funding options to help you out. But I'm going to give you some amazing ways that almost anyone can get the funding that they need to start their business. So let's get into it. Number one, raise money from friends and family. I know this is an old-fashioned way to get funding for your business, but you may not need to go to a bank and borrow money. So many times people think that they need to go to a lender or that they have to go to a lender when really they have people right around them that would invest in their business. Literally, most people don't get any money from their friends and family because they never ask. Well, have you ever thought of asking your friends and family or pitching to them your business idea and having an amount that you're trying to get from them? Well, this can be an amazing way to raise funds for your business. You don't necessarily need to go into a bank and show them your tax returns and your bank account and show them your credit report. You literally can gather together your friends and family, create a pitch deck where you tell them your business idea, you explain to them how much money you need. In most cases, you don't need as much money as you think. I know some people think that they need $50,000 or $100,000 to start their business, but I know most businesses really need just maybe $5,000 total to get started. So maybe 5 friends could just loan you $1,000 and you pay them back once the business is going. You got to start getting more creative with how you raise money for your business and start looking with what resources you have right in front of you. You think that no one will support you in your business, but that is not true. Literally, when you change your mindset, you'll be surprised how many people are willing to support and help you and invest in your business. Number 2, use credit cards. I know you think that you have to go to a bank and all of these different things, but in some cases, you will use your own credit cards. I literally, before I built business credit and before I did all of these things, I used my own personal credit cards to fund my business, and I did well with that. I was then able to take my credit card, my personal credit cards, use them to run ads on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. And then once I built business credit, I literally was able to transfer my personal credit card debt onto my business. I'll get to that in just a second. You too can do the same thing. Do not be afraid to borrow, invest money in yourself and in your business and risk your own credit cards in order to do so. If you believe in your business and you think that it can make money, and maybe you've already made money with your business, then there really shouldn't be any hesitation of you using your own credit cards. Again, that's still other people's money, and I still suggest you using credit cards over your savings in order to invest in your money. One thing that you could always do is use those credit cards, and even if the business failed, yeah, you might end up with bad credit, but if you use your savings, then you don't have any money. I would always suggest to you that you risk your credit over risking your savings. Just the saying, just my opinion. Go to a small business lender. Literally, there are tons of lenders that will lend to small businesses. Companies like 𝗡𝗢𝗘𝗍𝗹𝗹𝗀 will actually lend to you, and you do not have to have a business that's been in business 5, 10, 20 years in order for them to do it. 𝗡𝗢𝗘𝗍𝗹𝗹𝗀 is attached to many different lenders, and they will pull your credit. They will look at what's available, and they will size up who would best lend to you so that you are not going from lender to lender trying to figure out who will lend money to you. You literally can go to 𝗡𝗢𝗘𝗍𝗹𝗹𝗀 and start getting lending from them absolutely free. You can find them on my website at noelrandall.com/bigthink. Literally, you can go to them. It doesn't cost you a dime, and then you can get business funding. And in many cases, they have been funding people in less than 1 day. I'm a small business owner with multiple businesses and I want to help you. So I am here giving you this information every single day, absolutely free, and I am dedicated for you. So please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. I noticed that only 64% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. Please don't be one of them. Subscribe to my channel, help me bring you the great content that you need, and don't be one of those people that just watches my video and doesn't subscribe. That's no bueno. Subscribe. Number 3, crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is an amazing way to raise funds for your business. I know that some people think that crowdfunding is, oh, I need a hospital bill or I got to get a GoFundMe because I crashed my car. Well, guess what? There's literally been people that have raised money for their music videos, to launch their albums, to make movies, to launch businesses. Crowdfunding is here to stay and it is not going anywhere. You literally can leverage the power of other people to launch your business. If you create a crowdfund, it doesn't even cost you any money. In many cases, you can get set up absolutely free and you can start crowdfunding to raise money for your business. And in many cases, you have access to that money in a matter of weeks. This is not something that will take you months or years to accumulate. Additionally, you actually could even advertise your crowdfund on social media and even find more investors to put money into your crowdfund to raise money for your business. This is a perfectly legal and ethical way to raise money for your business, and it's a new way that so many young people have been taken advantage of, and I suggest people over 40 do the same thing and use crowdfunding as a way to fund their business. Number 5, HELOCs. You literally can use a home equity line of credit to fund your business. If you have a piece of real estate and you have equity in it, there are all different types of loans that you can get, especially HELOCs that have very, very low interest rates and have flexible terms so that you can invest and launch your business. Literally, you can use the power of the equity that you have in your home to launch your new business. This way, you can actually have low payments and you don't have to use your savings account. Again, in all of these different cases, I'm going to suggest to you, and again, this is just my humble recommendation, that you leverage your credit, that you leverage other people before you actually use your own savings in order to launch your business. It is much easier to use money to repair your credit if something happens, but if you have no money and bad credit, that's going to be a disaster. Number 6, scholarships with mentors and coaches. Yes, literally, if you are in a mentoring or a coaching program, most of the people that I know that coach and mentor are multimillionaires, and most of them have scholarships available to their students, especially the ones that are actually doing something. In the Noel Randall coaching program, we have lots of different funding options. We even have scholarships and grants and things like that that we give to our students to help them launch their business. One of the reasons that they offer that is because you've invested in yourself, you've shown up to class, you're taking an interest, and you're being really dedicated to your new craft. Once you show your mentor or your coach that you're serious about the business and you've already invested in yourself, that is a very easy pitch for them to also invest back in you. I have seen star students come to my program and I end up giving them money to launch their business. Literally, how I got into the Airbnb business was one of my students. Literally, my students have been great coaching opportunities. They've brought me real estate opportunities. They've brought me other students, and I have funded their businesses. We've partnered and we've done joint ventures and things like that so that we can work together and both grow our wealth. One of the reasons why coaches and mentors are amazing is not just because of their knowledge, but also because of the money and the resources that they have. So if you get into a coaching program, you should check into one that has scholarships and funding and things like that, because that could be an easy way for you to get funding for your business right from the person that's coaching you. Number 7, build business credit and get funded. So as I mentioned before, you literally can build business credit, create an entire business credit profile, and get funding in your business's name. In many cases, you don't even have to use your social security number. Literally, there are 3 business credit bureaus. You have Dun & Bradstreet, which is the #1 business credit reporting agency. You also have Equifax Business and Experian Business. All 3 of these business credit bureaus will allow you to build business credit and will report directly to the business credit bureau. Therefore, there are businesses and lenders that will lend to you and your business and report that credit to the business credit reporting agencies, not onto your personal credit report. This is what big businesses do. Just think about it. Tesla, Walmart, they are not signing their loans with their own social security numbers. They literally have business credit and they use their business's EIN and they borrow millions of dollars in their business's name. That same opportunity exists for you as a small business, and you too can get funding in your business's name. It will take you a little bit of time and you will have to have an actual business, but you can get business credit and business funding built in a matter of weeks, not years. You can do it. It's an amazing way to get funding even for a new business. And again, Big Think Capital can actually help with that. Go to noelrandall.com/bigthink and apply today for business funding. Literally, Big Think Capital has hundreds of lenders that help small businesses, even startups, even minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses get the funding that they need. And in many cases, you can get funded in less than 1 day. Literally, I have been working with Big Think Capital, and my students have been getting funding for them for over a year. This has been an amazing resource for my students and for new businesses. Again, go to noelrandall.com/bigthink to apply today and see what options are available to you. You really can get the funding that you need, and I want to make sure that I am here to help. noelrandall.com/bigthink. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noel, to your success.